Alright, me. We're here. We're doing the stuff. We're gonna start here in like a couple seconds. Alright, so let's go ahead and start in 5, 4, 3, 2. Alright, and without further ado, hello my lovely child of the internet. Sorry, can you tell it's been a couple of weeks? But welcome back. We are back playing Subnautica. I made this little boy warps gravity and pulls and pushes objects. So this has been a thing that I've been looking at for a while, and I forgot that we never created this. And a little birdie told me that we're gonna need this for what I was looking for. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of exploring today, trying to get some much needed things in and out of the way. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with this. Okay, so let's see. It doesn't seem to be working correctly. Okay, well, I guess we'll figure it out as we go. I think everything is in here. So, where I want to go today, after the last episode where now it's been like a couple of days after I fought, you know, I saw the Grim Reaper, you know, like, we're gonna move on from that, and we're actually probably gonna go to where our other theme off is. Because Dark Mode actually takes us to where we might need to go and explore for some stuff, so. We're gonna go ahead and make our way over there real quick. And then we're gonna be doing the stuff that we need to hopefully find the... Because I really want to make the thingy, you know, the prawn soup, because there's so many resource chunks that I've been looking at during this whole time playing the game, and we just haven't been able to use them. So the plan today is literally to get close enough to where we need to go so we can do what we need to do so we can get through. We should be changing our battery for our thing once we get closer to where dark mode is, but we'll save that for when we need it. I wish there was a kind of an autopilot mode, but I understand why there's not. Also, I think we might need to come back over here later as well, just due to the fact that there is some stuff that we still need to get them back and get some resources from that as well. But I'm more focused on getting going to the floating reefs first, because I'm like, there's plenty of stuff that was probably around there that we could have gotten. I just didn't. Also, Reef Leviathan. Actually, real quick, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna switch some things. Also, put my propulsion cannon in here for now, for even. I'm gonna leave these extra batteries. They need to belong. 2. Making sure we're all at 100% here. The 51 away in the locker. We're moving now. Feels weird having this sort of view for this. Well, the floating reefs are right here. We can get out here soon, and then we're gonna start exploring around here. Because we only did some light exploring the last time we were here. There are some big dudes here, but there's probably a bunch of stuff we need, so I'm gonna take my chances, bruh. So, how much water and stuff do we have? We have enough to do this exploration. We should be fine. Let's see. Let us equip this here. This. Switch that. Switch. Bruh. Chairs. Okay, there we go. I guess that's gonna have to be fine enough. Fine enough and dandy. Alright, so let's go down and look at some of the stuff that's around here, because we really didn't explore.
Patterns of the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Thank you for the yap section, but we're gonna grab all these materials as we're down here too, because you never know when we're gonna need them all. But I'm just gonna be going around and scanning a bunch of stuff, that's here, and seeing if there's any good stuff that we left here. Like I said, there's a whole bottom of this stuff that we haven't really looked at, so I'm gonna hopefully change that. Bone shark. Bone shark. I remember when I used to be scared of you, and then I saw the... Ow! Face, bro! Then I saw the Leviathan, and I was like, bruh. Not do what you just did, bro? Thank you. There was the wreckage here. I remember that. The quartz, but we don't...
30 seconds.
Do forget that we do need oxygen in this game. We probably lost a lot when we just screamed. Although I could take my seed moth out here, which I'm probably going to do because it's just convenient for us. Yes, bro, I know. Ew. Well. Also, is my engine off? Because if it's not, I'm going to be mad. Okay, well, that answers my question.
Powering down.
Well, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and now take our theme off. I think it's still charging, yeah? Okay. By the time I come back, I can switch out the batteries. Oh. I don't have my theme off here. Awkward. Guess we're just gonna do free balling diving then. Actually, you know what that means? We should just bring our thing lower then, yes. We just wasted all that energy doing that anyways. Oh, turn on.
Powering up.
Go down. These guys probably hit something in that part, yep. Oh. Oops, did I kill you? Sorry. Wasn't my fault. We're just in the way. I probably did damage to our actual yeah. Okay, the first time we took damage, okay. My bad. I'm gonna turn the engine off now.
Engine powering down.
We can leave these lights on, but everything else we'll be fine without them probably.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, everybody.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Everybody's going to sleep right now, I guess. Does seem to be more wreckage stuff over here that we could be able to scan and find, so I don't mind if I do. But we will have to go back to the Aurora today. I have a feeling that we have to. But a little birdie once told me that I don't really have to worry. Well, not having my theme off actually sucks here because going back and forth like this is going to be quite obnoxious. But whatever. Get the air we need and then we'll keep going. Well, just gotta speed run this is all. Anything inside here? Open this. Power cell charge station. Open that. Alright, that's good. See, I knew we were gonna need some things in here. Okay, well, I can make this. Oh, floodlight. This actually will be very good for stuff later.
New blueprint acquired.
Let's not dawdle too long, because we'll need to make it back. Or thingy. We might move it just closer, too, because I don't want to have to, every single time that I'm like,
36.
need air, need to go half a distance away. Well, I need to change the batteries and everything in there, but we're making some progress. We're getting some resources. How much battery? Should be at 30, yeah.
Engine powering up.
Engine. Below, we can get a top view. Wait, is it just better to look regular view? Because I actually can't see. We'll leave our thing right here. After I turn off the...
Engine powering down.
Alright, let's change these batteries while I'm here, because the... I want to not have any power. No. You'll be dead or alive. Alright, let's go back down and let's go ahead and get ready to clown. So, we went inside here and got a few of the things. Okay, or was it over here? I think it was over here. I just wanted to make sure that we cleared up this part first. Looks like we can continue. Bruh, that is that is so crazy. Yo, I was like, why is that noise right on the other side of that door, bro? Like, huh? Bruh, you're trolling for that, bro. I hate you. Bro really said, yo, here's Johnny, and I'm like, brother, go away. I did not need that. That actually, I don't think we can go through there right now because of him being there. But we'll figure out something in a bit. That actually that scared me more than I feel like the Leviathan did the other day. But only because I knew the Leviathan seemed like it could just single-handedly kill me. But that's just crazy because I'm like, bro, it's literally just there waiting, bro. Like, what the heck? Alright. Any other surprises like that in here? I have to laser cutter door. What's this? Something we already have. Laser cutter. That is not the laser cutter. Where's our laser cutter? Oh no, do we have it in something? And we... Oh no, bro. We don't have our laser cutter with us. Well, I'm just gonna pretend like that's okay though, because it's just probably gonna be stuff that we already had. So that's what I'm gonna pretend. Kill. We have way too many medkits. Use one. Eat the food. Drink the water. Alright. Anything else around here of interest? Oh, bro. Could you mess off? Or bite me like it's a job or something. How you guys are pissed off? Oh. I just want to be able to look at my stuff and eat. Other thing we already had, okay. Bro. You got a hell of aggressive today, and I really hate it. I accidentally ate my bar, didn't I? Okay, well, we're out of food now. Congrats. Why do I have 2 fire extinguishers? Good question. I don't have an answer for you. I don't know where I got these from, so I'm putting them in here. So what do I need for a laser cutter, by the way? Since I'm already... tools. I don't have that on hand. I'm gonna have to make a new one. Alright, we can go a little bit further. Move out of the way, buddy. I don't really know if there's anything else of interest around here, but I mean, we did find the thing for the pawn suit, so yeah, I'll be useless. Oh. And having to remember to turn off the engine so we can just save a little bit of power is kind of nutty. Alright. So, okay, we're gonna go back down to see if there's anything about that isn't dudes just trying to chomp off my face. Bro, you guys have a problem? They sure do. Oh, this is a big floating island out here.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly
Oh, this is magma. Oh, so maybe this is where we could use one of the heat condenser things. Make a little base here. Not that I think it's necessary, but you know. Okay, well, my bad. Sorry. Well, I think we found everything we could for over here for now, so I'm not too sad about that, and we could probably make our way back. Because now that we have all that, turn off this now because it's daytime. Engine back online. Okay, stop. Start heading back towards home. And then we can go and get our actual theme off, because I can't believe I forgot to put it in my machine after last episode. But we'll go do that, and then we'll be able to head off to wherever we need to go next. Which is the Aurora again, I think. Because with this cannon, I think I should. Like I said, I don't know if it works underwater or on certain size sea creatures. So maybe that's the problem. But either way, we're gonna make our way back. Kind of wanted to stop at our other base. Now that I'm thinking about it, if I go in here and put on the cameras for the other base, should know where they are. You think? I thought there was a base closer by us, but I guess not. Oh well.
Adding flanked. Emergency speed. Ahead standard.
Yeah, I forgot, if you put the thing on too long, we will end up having to take the fire extinguishers back to the engine, so we're not going to do that. But all I can think of right now is just taking everything back, getting stuff working, and then we'll take our theme off and we'll shove off. Because I don't think we haven't gotten a new radio call in a while too. So basically at this point they're just waiting for us to find the prawn suit so we can actually start having fun again. And again, we can't go down 900 meters. So like we just need a place to go down 900 meters. And we probably do need to go back to the other place. Well, the other place being turn on this. Oh. Actually, is my repair tool? It might be downstairs, actually. Just gonna leave all this in here. Go ahead and hop out the thing. Almost 30 minutes in. Okay, so I'm just making sure we're being on time here today. So, since I know we need to go probably back through the Aurora and look for stuff, well, why don't we just take our theme off, head over, boogie on over, and see what we gotta do.
All systems
I'll take the Cyclops, but it's gonna take too much time and effort, and I don't want to do that, so. While we're also over here, I guess I'll make a pit stop for some food, but... for some water, because we definitely need that. By the way, I never did make that off screen, the water generator, but I've also been trying to wait because I don't know when or where we're going to need to make it, so I'm like, I'd rather just use my fish tanks that I have right now. Because to me that makes more sense. Wasting a whole bunch of other resources. Food? 1, 2... Water. Water. Yeah, I remember, chat. I know you're yelling at me being like, Malty, didn't you forget your propulsion cannon? And I'm like, yes. Actually, I did. I thought about it as I was scanning, as we were making the water. I'm like, oh, brother. I never ever keep anything where I need it to be. And then I'm like, oh, well, then I get mad at the game for being like, oh, why didn't you just give me the thingy? Where's driving? Sorry. Where's driving into the thing with a lot easier? One did I put it in? Wait, where did I put my... What? Where did I do? Did I leave it? Bro, I swear to you that... Oh, I left it upstairs, probably. Never mind. about to get mad. I'm like, there ain't no way that I left it them. Forgot. Like, Kirby Forgotten Land. I'm just trying to overfill my hunger and my water right now. Got it for a minute. Over here. It really does eat up a lot of resources. I might need to make 2 of these, just so it can be more efficient, but that's another video. Or off-screen jargon. Jargon. Okay, so let's equip our stuff now. So, propulsion cannon, this. Canner. Air tool. Also, I probably need my cutter, so I'm gonna see if I can find it in here. Get my theme off in a second. So I'm like, I don't know where I put my cutter, but I need that. Oh, it's in here. Laser cutter, thank you. We need you. We got plenty of room. Alright. So now, with our stuff... Gonna go ahead and grab our theme off. The light ride, and we're gonna go ahead and take a light ride to our destination.
All systems online.
Time to go to the Aurora, see what we can find. So I just wanted to do that for some posterity. So I think we need to go back to the one area where I said there was nothing there, and I think there might be something that we can do now that we got the propulsion cannon. Hopefully we don't have to face the Grim Reaper again, but if we do, then, well, I'm ready. I after the previous episode where we had the wrangle with him, I'm like, yeah, it's not gonna be the end of the world, it's just that I prefer not to, you know? As long as nothing gets destroyed, I'll be happy. We are getting closer, so we should be heading up where we need to be. Take it slow from here on out, because we don't know where danger could be approaching from. I don't think we need to go this way, so take it nice and slow. Listening. Again, listen before we move. One of the dark things. He didn't even do any damage, which annoys me more. So I think this is the bottom of the craft, because I remember being here. You hear the noise of our friend. Just don't know how close he is. I think I'll get off here. Oh, jeez. Okay, bro. Like, already dealing with a little bit much, so could you not? Right, so we don't need to get in for this side, I believe. Okay. Or get stuck, I guess. Under? Bro, this... I guess I gotta take my theme off a little bit further. Stop attacking my stuff. Now that I got this far, I can swim probably the rest of the way.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Now he doesn't need to get up here. This is where we came in last time, I believe. There'd be a place for us to get up. Over here. So we should be able to climb up. Here we go. Let's equip our flashlight with this. Flashlight. Should be a thing around here. Go. But we weren't able to do before. All that. Go back wall, so this is nothing. Do I have to fall down here? Maybe. Oh, that took us back into the water. Can't climb up here, okay. Well, you'd be so kind to let me platform the way I want to. Okay, so we can jump over there. Okay. Swim back over to our theme off then. Nothing. Here, maybe? Bro, you're telling me I can't get up there, even though it clearly looks like a roof. Get some air real quick. Let's use our flashlight real quick. I'm pretty sure that the thing that we're supposed to be able to use is in here somewhere, so... Go past this? Oh, invisible wall, okay. Maybe it's not on this side, and I was just incorrect. That's also a thing that is true. Could be. Well, I thought there was supposed to be a way to lead us into something around here, but if not, I mean, we might be on the wrong side of everything, which, if that's the case, then we'll figure that out when we get to it, but... Actually, you know what? The side that we probably need to go on is where the Leviathan is now, probably. I had the harbor, I guess. I'm gonna try to go where pocket of air is. Alright, we're gonna have to go back down into our theme off, so try to take the outer perimeter. Do. Off is. So we're gonna jump back in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's where he was. He was over there. So if that's not where we need to go, I think we need to go on the opposite side then. But we need to go back over this way to the other Leviathan that's over there. Try to see if we can sneak in. So we'll try to do that. But like I said, I know we need to get on the ship and find what we're looking for, so... Don't care if it takes us the rest of the episode or not. We're gonna have to face our fears eventually, so... I'm just trying to do this to get it out of the way. So this shows us that there's Leviathan around here. Can't go in through this side, I don't. There's a seabed again, but don't let seabed fool you. There is danger coming up soon. This is the place where we saw the other one. Somewhere it's relatively close by. Because it was blue and then it went dark. Yeah, so it's over here. So, if we drive past this one, we find it again, we should be able to get to the side where we could go inside and maybe we might find something. Where are you? You are over there. For the wreckage end, so probably this is where the actual thing can go. I can see where he is too, which I'm like, I always hate, bro. We already did this last episode, so I just gotta buckle up. So can we go in for the back? I guess there's only one way to find out. Honestly, I'm gonna probably get out of my thing and try to swim it, then. Even with this battery power? Yes. Especially because of battery power. Can I unload this? Wait, which one is this? Give me this. The habitat maker, so I can switch out that one. There you go. Not big of a problem now. Honestly, I would rather go actually to where he is, so I can actually justify making a move without feeling that I don't know where he is and then I have to react to that. So let's just go to where I saw him last, and then we'll move according to the movements of him. All right. Me play the Persona 3 music. Oh, like, all right. So where is he? Say about here, then he should show up. Where? There he is. Know where he is, so we're just gonna fall behind him slowly. We'll go a little bit below. That's gotta be cautious, because I'm like, just because there's... Yeah, I was gonna say, just because that there's one, doesn't mean that there's not 2 or 3 around, so we should probably be careful. Whoa, buddy, whoa. Okay. Then calm yourself, buddy. Alright, well, that... Right your mouth. I was just like, there could be more, but, I was hopeful that there wasn't. So, this should be the back of it.
30 seconds.
Well, we need to get oxygen. So, maybe we can get up top of the back of this? Well, I feel more safe over here. Minus all this dark gunk underneath us, but whatever. Okay, well, we're on top of here now after getting jump scared the holy heck, so... Well, I'm gonna have to come back that way at some point, or die trying, so... I'm not gonna look forward to jumping back in there. Like, and it doesn't look like we can get in from here, so that was a bust. So this is awkward. I don't know where we're going, but I got them diving back in. Well, there he is, so, well, I know where he's gonna be at least. Alright, here we go. Let's dive down first. The good thing is, because it's daytime, we can see its shadow. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Number 5. Scared, and then shoot. Die in one hit at least. That wasn't very close. Let's go ahead and swim all the way back now. So that wasn't the way that we needed to get in, which is unfortunate. Ah, bruh. You can't catch me. Alright, so there we go. So we're out of there. He can't chase us from past there, so... Alright, Well, this is awkward. I thought that we would be able to find the thing that we're looking for, but I don't know where to look now. I'd rather not destroy my T-Moss unnecessarily. And apparently, since he doesn't one-shot me, I feel a little bit better with that, because I was like, he only took 75% of my health when he bit me. But, you know, that's still 75% of my health. You know, I'm a little bit shooken. Little bit. Just so ever so slightly. I didn't scream very loud, but I'm like, felt like it was louder than it was. Alright, so maybe I'll pause the... It's almost the end of another episode, and I feel like we didn't make any progress. So what I'm actually going to do is take the Cyclops then, and head... Yeah, I think what I should do is head towards, the other area from before over here, to see if we can't, not only scan that other variant of the Reaper, but, just get ready to endure some of the pain we're going to be facing soon. I'm just going to grab some bladderfish so we have water, because we just used the last of it. I can't believe I lost that bladderfish like that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I feel bad because I'm like, I feel like every time I get closer to what I need, I feel like I'm like 3 or 4 steps behind of what I actually need, you know? So I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna check something real quick also here. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of food. Cool. I'm really not positive of what we should be doing next, because we haven't gotten a radio call in such a long time. But I guess we never did go in that cave, so I think maybe that's why we haven't made any progress, because I haven't been brave enough to go in that big cave that's over there. Okay, so maybe that's where we need to go next. Maybe that's where the prawn suit is, and I'm just scared to recognize that. But that is a lot. That's a lot. Like some of these, because I'm gonna need those. I'll put away, like, some of these. That's fine. Turn out some food real quick. There we go. Also, while I'm here, I'm gonna switch out some of these batteries. Okay. Very cool. Alright, so... how much progress did we really make today? I don't think we made any. But I'll do some research, because I'm like, I feel like at this point we should just know where we need to go to get everything. And if I do need to face my fears and go into the dark, then I will. Just that... oh, hello, camera. I didn't know you were there. Oh, no. Where's my repair tool?
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
At least we caught that before it got bad, so good. What do we really need right now? I'm trying to think what we really need going forward, and it's eluding me only because of the fact that I'm like, there's a lot of stuff we do need, but I'm just not paying attention to. But you know what? I'm gonna quickly end the episode. This was the episode where we faced the Reaper again just to get nothing, because apparently that's what I like doing, getting nothing for my efforts, and it's real fun. But yeah, when I come back to more Subnautica, ladies and gentlemen, and my lovely child of the internet, we will actually make progress, and we'll go back to the area where we had the big cave that I never explored and try to get scared. So until then, I have been Multi126789, other known as Multi-Man, and I'll catch you, lovely child of the internet, next time. So ciao, ciao, until then.